First, we use the FOIL method to distribute. So we end up with 3x times 7x and 3x times negative 1. That's 21x squared minus 3x, then minus 7x plus 1, minus 7x plus 1 equals, foiling out this side, we have 3x times x and 3x times negative 2, which gives us 3x squared minus 6x. And then negative 1 is multiplied times the x and times the negative 2. So that gives us negative x plus 2 plus 9. So on the left we end up with 21x squared minus 10x plus 1. Negative 3x, negative 7x is negative 10x. On the right side we have 3x squared minus 7x plus 11. So it's negative 6x, negative x is negative 7x, and 2 plus 9 is 11. Now let's put everything on the left side of the equal sign by taking 3x squared away from both sides and adding 7 x's to both sides and subtracting 11 from both sides. So we have 21x squared minus 3, that's 18x squared, minus 3x, minus 10x plus 7x is minus 3x, minus 10. On this side it's all equal to 0. So this is one of those situations where we need to find two numbers where the product is 18 times 10. 18 is 2 times 9, or 2 times 3 squared. 10 is 2 times 5. The product of the two is 2 squared times 3 squared times 5. And the difference is 3. Well, the difference is 3, so let's see, how can we do this most evenly? The difference is 3, and so each could have a factor of 3, so let's put a 3 factor in each. The difference is divisible by 3, so perhaps each factor is. So that takes care of the 3's. Now we've got two 2's and a 5. So let's put the 5, say, over here. That gives us 15. And let's put the 2 squared over here, which gives us 12 for the product. And the difference between 12 and 15 is indeed 3. So those are our numbers, 12 and 15. So now what we do is rewrite the middle term, and that is the middle term right there, using these numbers we just found, 12 and 15. Okay, let's do that. So we end up with 18x squared Now let's use 12 and 15 to get negative 3x. Let's go negative 15x plus 3x. I'm sorry, plus 12x. Well, and those add up to negative 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So there we've rewritten the middle terms using 12 and 15. That's what this means. The reason for doing that is that now factor by grouping will work. We can factor those two terms and those two terms separately. 3x goes into both of those terms. 3x times 6x is 18x squared, and 3x times 5 is 15x. So we know there's going to be a 6x minus 5 over here as well. What had to be factored out in order for this to equal that is 2 plus 2. 2 times 6x is 12x, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So now we have a common factor of 6x minus 5. There and there. So we can factor out that 6x minus 5. That leaves behind a 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2 times this 6x minus 5 that we factored out. Now the quadratic is factored and we can start to look at the solutions here. Each of these factors gives us one solution. 3x plus 2 is equal to 0 precisely when 3x is equal to negative 2, because then they'll add up to 0. So that's when x is equal to negative 2/3. Negative 2/3. And this other, that's one of our solutions then. X equals negative 2/3. Or from this one, x is 0 here. I mean, this factor is 0 when 6x is equal to 5. So that's when x is equal to 5/6. So that's our second solution to this quadratic equation.